Well, hello everyone, this is Peter Brown with Look at Your Weather for the next 7 days. Here we are heading in towards the end of September. October is right around the corner. We are getting our way pretty deep into autumn here. Now, of course, as we head further and further into autumn, our temperatures are going to start cooling off much more dramatically, especially as we start heading through October. Now, starting at our period on Friday, we should be seeing temperatures at this time of the year in the low 70s, and we're going to be in the upper 70s to near 80. So it is going to be a pretty warm go of it. We're going to really be bucking those usual autumnal trends, and we're going to be looking at actually a fairly summery pattern as we go through the next 7 to 10 days here in the Burlington area. Now, as we get towards the end of next period, next work week, we're going to be getting into those first few days of October. Average highs at that time of the year should be in the upper 60s to around 70. And again, we're going to be probably 5 to 7 degrees warmer than that, probably in the mid 70s. So definitely a warm start to October. And of course, now, as we are heading in towards autumn, the length of night is now longer than our length of day. So that is definitely a sign of the times to come. So as we go ahead, let's take a look at what the Climate Prediction Center is calling for us in terms of temperatures and precipitation over the next 7 to 10 days. And looking at our temperature map, again, no surprise here. They are expecting pretty much above average temperatures across most of the lower 48, and Burlington is no exception to that. Unfortunately, looking at our precipitation chances, they are also calling for us here in the New England area to have a very high chance of below average precipitation. That's not something we really want to see. The drought conditions are starting to expand across much of Massachusetts, and if you are heading up to do any leaf peeping up in central and northern New England, the drought is getting rather extreme up there, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the drought further escalated up into the exceptional category as we go over the next 7 to 10 days. So a really dry go of it up, especially north of us. So that may have a deleterious effect, unfortunately, this year on the fall foliage, as those leaves are just going to be dropping off the tree with very little moisture. So as we go ahead, let's take a look at those 7 days of weather coming up. And again, starting on our period on Friday, we're going to be staying in this kind of unsettled pattern that we've been in for the past few days here. A little bit muggy out there, some showers around in the area. Again, temperatures pretty warm in the upper 70s to around 80. That's going to continue a little bit as we head in towards the weekend. Looks like it's going to be a nicer day of it on Saturday before we maybe see a few early morning showers coming in on Sunday. But then after that, looks like the sun is going to be coming out. Now, we're going to have to be paying a little bit of attention to what's going on in the southwestern Atlantic down around the Bahamas. We're going to be having a couple of signals have been showing up that there could be a couple of weak tropical systems trying to develop down there, very close to each other. We're going to have to see how those interact with each other. Right now, it looks like those are going to be staying well away from New England, but we are going to have to keep an eye on it just to make sure they don't try and sneak up the coast and give us some stormy weather. And that would be probably in latter portions of next week if we even got close to seeing anything like that. But again, doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any strong storms, and unfortunately, not much organized rain coming up over here over the next 7 to 10 days, and temperatures staying in the mid to upper 70s. Again, Tuesday looks like it's going to be a little bit of a cooler day as we see a bit more of a stronger easterly flow coming out. But then on Wednesday and Thursday, those temperatures are going to start climbing up again. Cool mornings again as the air dries out a bit, but then warming up into the mid 70s again. So a real late summer-like feel to the air as we start into October. So everyone, get out there, enjoy the weather, and have a great week.